Welcome to CEO Insights. I'm Marilyn de Guzman with investingnews.com. I'm speaking with Michael Moskowitz, Chair and CEO of NorthStar Gaming. It's great to have you, Michael.
Thanks. It's great to be here.
So let's start our conversation with just you providing an overview of NorthStar Gaming and your unique value proposition for investors.
NorthStar Gaming is it's an online betting company. We operate an iGaming platform called NorthStar Bets. We offer both sports betting and hundreds of the most popular casino games. We launched our service back in 2022 when Ontario was begin licensing online betting in the province. We're based in Toronto, which makes us one of the few local providers competing in a very dynamic and growing market. We also believe that this gives us an important advantage in understanding Canadian betting culture and consumer preferences. Our business has been growing rapidly. I mean, we've been seeing triple-digit growth and increases in wagering and revenue over the past year, and we will continue to grow that top-line business. And one of the reasons for the overall success is really our positioning in the marketplace. To your question, we've positioned NorthStar Bets as a very premium offering, but also at the intersection point of both sports and entertainment. And one of our key differentiators is the unique content that we call Sports Insights.
Right. So that's a good segue to my next question. Actually, you've recently launched Insight 2.0, Sports Insight 2.0. What are some of the new features and highlights of this new version?
I mean, yes, that's correct. We're building Insights 2.0 now, and we're really excited about the enhancements that we have planned for this upcoming year. I mean, let me start with a kind of a first description of what it is. Sports Insights is content that we create to help improve the betting experience for our customers or our players. The centerpiece of Sports Insights is the original articles that are written by our own dedicated team of writers that are in-house. They cover things like analysis and upcoming events. They cover recommended betting strategies, statistics, and they generally give helpful hints to bettors and players. From the time that we found NorthStar Gaming, we took the view that providing compelling content would lead to higher engagement with our customers. And we're finding just that. We're planning to launch Insights 2.0 in the first half of 2024 with redesigned sports and homepages, live scoreboards and tickers, live odds, trending topics, and just, a greater tie-in in terms of the player journey and the promotional offers that we provide to them. There will also be a much deeper integration between sportsbook, the actual sportsbook itself, and the content or Sports Insights. It'll provide much easier access to betting picks and trends and stats for every player. We will also have a much more dynamic, always-on experience with content, with live odds and widgets and live box scores and scoreboards. And all the social media feeds will be coming into the experience, something that, our bettors want and they need to make them better. And for our casino business, which is actually is growing very quickly and rapidly, and also a big portion of our business, we'll have more casino and novelty markets content included. These will be additional offers and announcements and a whole bunch of new game reviews that we'll have as part of this Insights section. And then we will pull that all together in a proprietary API that'll be very scalable. So in other words, we'll be able to hook into and replicate this with other third-party media partners or other operators to scale the business. I really feel that the upgrade will give the customers the content that they want in the way that they want to see it.
That's really an interesting concept, your unique proposition, leveraging content. Could you talk about sort of the rationale behind, that decision to make, content a big focus of what you're offering?
Yeah, I think there's really three reasons for that. But at the end of it, it's really about enhancing our experience and engagement with our players. But let me go through those. I mean, first, kind of as I mentioned, it's a key part of our strategy and differentiation at NorthStar Bets, and it's part of our positioning as a premium offering in the marketplace. We are the only online gaming company that integrates this content directly into our sports books. So it's completely seamless to our customers to read sports insights and place their bets without even switching an app. It's really a remarkable journey. So, and that's first. Second of all, it's very popular with a certain segment of our customers. I mean, if you compare Sports Insights customers to their regular cohort, the Sports Insight readers tend to be much more engaged and active on our platform. We're finding that deposits are up by 40%. We see much higher wagering, much higher number of bets per player for those that are accessing insights. It ultimately leads to a much more valuable player and will drive revenue growth longer term because of its stickiness. And third, it really helps to attract new customers. And acquisition is a big part of our business. We have agreements with several media sites, including the Toronto Star and various TorStar properties, to place our content directly into their sites under the sports betting header. Ultimately, these articles and this content will help to create awareness around the NorthStar Bets brand and platform, and ultimately drive traffic to our site, which will convert into revenue ultimately.
So what's in the pipeline for 2024? Any upcoming catalysts?
Oh yeah, there's lots. I mean, first of all, we're really excited about 2024. We're delivering very strong growth. We see that in 2023 as we build on a lot of the momentum around our brand and our technology. And first and foremost, in 2024, we will continue to innovate. We'll be putting the pieces in place to strengthen our platform, our experience, and that will act as a catalyst for long-term growth. We've expanded our addressable market. Last year we acquired a company called Slapshot Media, which provides managed services to the NorthStarBets.com. And that's an iGaming site that's owned and operated by the Abenaki Council of Wolinak. And essentially what that means is it will extend the NorthStar brand outside of Ontario to the rest of Canada, which is 2/3 of the overall market. So very excited about that. And we continue to strengthen our strategic partnerships with Playtech, which is both a technology partner and also a major shareholder. This relationship gives us access to some of the world's best gaming technology and content, as well as knowledge and marketing services to help us drive our business. And I would think finally, our stock began trading on the OTCQB, and it'll make it much easier for U.S. investors to trade the shares. And we are increasing our focus on telling our stories to existing and new investors.
So if you're speaking to an investor today, and talking about your company, why is NorthStar a compelling investment opportunity at this time? What do you say to that?
Yeah, I think it represents really good value for investors. There's no question. We announced preliminary results in 2023 in January, which were very encouraging and point to the strength of our business and our growth. Fourth quarter of 2023 was our strongest ever, with revenue expected to double from Q4 2022. Wagers were up 90%, gross margin was up by 127%, and we see that incremental expansion of our business. At the same time, we saw a significant decrease in our cost of acquisition per customer, which is a key attribute of the success of the business. And we saw much more attractive payback ratios, which is earlier than previously. And I would suggest that as we grow the top line, we will continue to realize the operating leverage that we're seeing to date. I think just to summarize your question, NorthStar Gaming is a rapidly growing company in a relatively new sector with lots of runway ahead of it. We have differentiated product, premium offering, and a unique offering to the Canadian market and focus on the Canadian market. We recently expanded our addressable market across Canada, opening up a huge opportunity for us to expand our brand. We're nimble enough to introduce new technologies and innovation to our platform with a very experienced team behind us. And we have full support of our committed partners like Playtech, which are working behind the scenes to accelerate our business long term.
Great. Well, thanks, Michael, for joining me today and talking about your company's future.
Pleasure, Mary. I appreciate your time as well.
And thanks, everyone, for watching. Join us again next time for another engaging conversation on CEO Insights. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss future updates and interviews. See you next time.